Before I start my review, I just want to take the time to say Bleach, you've been missed and welcome back. When Space dropped in 1996, Christian rock was still trying to find its balance between faith and feedback. Into this void burst Bleach, a scrappy 5-piece band from Kentucky, armed with distortion pedals, youthful exuberance, and a mission that felt more garage band than gospel choir. And their debut album, Space, is an unpolished yet oddly charming snapshot of the mid-90s alternative rock filtered through the lens of faith and fuzzy pedals. From the opening chords of 11, you can hear the band's lineage, somewhere between the grunge hangover of Nirvana and the melodic angst of Weezer's Blue album. But Bleach doesn't wallow in gloom or irony. Instead, they're all about joyful rebellion, turning Christian rock on its head by making it loud, fast, and a little messy. Epidermis Girl is the breakout single that won a Dove Award. Is a perfect example, a jangly pop-punk anthem about self-image and love that somehow avoids cheesiness through sheer sincerity. And you can almost picture the singer, Dave Basinger, grinning his way through the chorus, his voice straining with emotion and caffeine-fueled conviction. And then there's other tracks like Perfect Family and Crystals and Cash find Bleach channeling their youthful frustration into driving riffs and punchy hooks, tackling themes of materialism and spiritual authenticity. Even from the lyrics flirt with the obvious. The band's delivery makes them feel honest, more basement confessions than sermon. Midway through the album, dips into the unexpected introspective with Cold and Turning Blue, which slows the pace and shows the band's melodic side. It's the kind of moment that hints at the greater depths beneath all the distortion. A reminder that Bleach wasn't just another church band trying to imitate the mainstream, they were trying to live in that tension. And the closing track, Space, ties the album's themes together. The desire for connection, the ache of youth, and the search for something larger than yourself. It's a surprisingly mature ending for a debut record full of raw edges and teenage energy. Produced by Barry Blair, formerly of Audio Adrenaline, Space captures the golden 90s alt-rock tone. It's rough around the edges, full of, chunky guitar tones, and driven by the restless spirit of kids who grew up on both DC Talk and Green Day. Now, while it's not a perfect record, Space was the kind of authentic charm that allowed debuts can offer. It's the sound of a band bursting out of a small town garages, trying to touch heaven through distortion and melody. So, for fans of mid-90s alt-rock, Space is a time capsule. It's messy, sincere, filled with youthful fire. And for Christian rock listeners, it's a reminder that faith-driven music can rock hard without losing its soul. I love this album. This was one of my first albums listening to. I grew up in the church and I wanted to listen to bands that were of that time. And this was one of my stepping stones, if you will. So if you haven't listened to this album, check it out. Let me know what you think. Again, Bleach, welcome back.